Hey guys, my name is Name, and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD is the game. In the last episode, we began the Earth Temple, the fourth dungeon of the game. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. The fourth or the fifth dungeon of the game. And in this one, we are going to be taking off the, I'm not gonna call it second half, we'll call it second third, because I think this is gonna be a three-parter. And starting out by entering this room, which we could not bring Medley into because it's just too dangerous. If you come towards the middle. You'll encounter a new enemy, Skullfos, which is the mini-boss for this dungeon. So, when you approach them, I'm just gonna kind of let you see what their attack is. They'll start spinning around in circles with their club, and that's how they deal their damage. And when they do that, don't even try approaching them. There's no real way to do that without taking a lot of damage. What I recommend doing? Well, just for humor's sake, I don't think it's actually really too useful. If you use your boomerang and hit their skull, it'll knock around their head a little bit, and it'll keep on spinning until they knock it into place to stay still. So, I like that little attention to detail, you know, I like that design, I just wanted to point it out. I thought it was really, just kind of cute and just added to the character. But yeah, you can kind of get it off its defense, or how do I word that? You kind of, I guess, take down its defenses, there you go. And once you do, and hit it a few times, it'll dissipate into many parts and its head will hop around. You're supposed to keep on hitting its head until it finally dies, but I did not get it quick enough. So there you go, just keep on hitting it until it again goes into multiple pieces, and a few more hits, and there you go. The rest of his body will dissipate along with it. But no, his friends are here for more. And they've been waiting thousands of years to avenge their friend. Not to avenge their friend, but to back them up, I suppose. Yeah, they've been waiting a long time for this fight. So again, we'll just take them out the same way as we did before. Yeah, they're actually pretty easy if you just keep on really just button mashing on them and get their and really just kind of lay down on their skull. If you do that, you can get them taken down pretty quickly. Another good tip that I have is to kind of lock onto one and wait till your bomb's about to explode. Throw it over that way, and once you do that, it'll automatically, normally works better than this, but it'll automatically make it go into multiple pieces, and then you can attack its skull. And that would have gone a lot better had its skull not just happened to land up on the ledge over there. It got kind of lucky. So yeah, it'll, I guess, save you a little bit of time. Let's try this again. There you go. Good, skull not up on the ledge this time. And there you go. And before we grab that chest, I guess we'll hit these little orbs around here and see what these guys drop. Yeah, they don't really have, like, I guess like a spoil like some of the enemies do. Like, they don't have a joy pendant or a skull necklace or a knight's crest. But they'll just kind of drop items and drop these orbs. You can get some pretty good stuff from them. Good, we're almost filled up on our hearts again, because I was kind of low from all the enemies that we fought a couple episodes ago. So, let's not bonk our head up on the stairs and see what lies in the chest. By doing that, we get the item of the dungeon, the Mirror Shield. Its shiny surface reflects beams of light. Holds the R to use your shield as normal. So I've got to say, I really like the design of the shield. It matches the Master Sword really well. That's one thing that I didn't really like, that I guess not really a problem that I've had with previous Zelda games, but something that just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. That's not even the right word for it, because I wasn't like angry or anything, but I just kind of put me off, there you go, was when the sword and the shield didn't really go well together, but man, look at this combo. It just looks great together, like it was meant to be. So yeah, there's a little Triforce there in the middle, so it's a really cool shield. I like it a lot. And yeah, we can use it to reflect light, so we now have the same ability that Medley has. And to get out of this place, actually, you need to use it to reflect light up on this eye over here. And when you do that, you're gonna see that this little sun thing appears. So if you play Majora's Mask, you'll know that the Mirror Shield and also this right here is a really strong callback to Majora's Mask. So yeah, just kind of wanted to point that out. This reminds me of the area where you get, or rather the atmosphere of this place, of the Earth Temple, reminds me of the atmosphere that was in the place where we obtained the Mirror Shield and Majora's Mask. So yeah. Anyway, so now we've got that, we're going to want to not head that way, yeah, because we just got the key there. we're going to want to come on back this way, but of course the enemies are respawned, so let's go take those out really quick. Okay, there you go. We've got the moblins taken out of these. We're gonna have to kind of repeat a little bit of what we did previously. By having Medley come up here, shine her shield. Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. You'll do that sometimes. You'll accidentally press ZR when you didn't mean to. And then you have to play the command melody again. But let's shine our light down here towards the floor. Once you have it angled like so, go ahead and go back to Link. And now, because we have a mirror shield, or something that can reflect light, I should say, we're now able to reflect the light that she reflects. By doing that, we can, well, take out the pose on our own. There you go, let's take those out really quick. And also reflect light onto that wall over there, which if we do that, come on. There you go. We'll open up a secret passage. So yeah, pretty cool. There's a lot of little areas, nooks and crannies to discover this place. So yeah, I guess kind of talking about this place a little bit more now that we've been through here. The atmosphere is dark and gloomy. I mean, I like it. It's kind of, I don't want to call it bland, but it's not bland, but it's just kind of, I don't know, just kind of dark. And I think you guys know that I kind of prefer like brighter colors and bright atmospheres, as you can tell, because I just like Wind Waker a lot in general. But yeah, it definitely contrasts the general feel and mood and colors of this game. So I guess it fits in well, you know, bringing that difference. So over here, there's a little crack of light in the wall, and we can have Link just kind of turn around at just the right angle. If we do it, I think it might just be easier to crouch on down. Yeah, it'll just be easier to crouch on down at this point. There you go. Come on. Okay, actually, Medley, you're kind of getting in the way, please. Thank you. Okay. And take that out. Oh, okay, that's not really all there is. But if you have Medley come in the spot over here and redirect the light to where she's standing right now, roughly. Let's do that really quick. Nope. Okay. Then have Link direct the light over here on this wall. You will do something that's completely optional and probably not necessary, at least not if you have the amount of rupees that I have. But if you're short on rupees, you can grab these over here, which, depending on what version of the game you're playing, well, both versions of the game, you definitely need rupees later in the game. But especially if you're playing the original version of the game, grab those rupees over there if you don't have too many. So I didn't count, but I was probably somewhere around 100 over there. So, and this right here is a shortcut to get back into this room. So you're gonna fly on across. And if you remember how we got out of the room that we got the mirror shield from, we're gonna wanna do the same thing over here on the eyes that are across the fog. So use the command melody to reflect the light onto one of the eyes of your choice using Medley. Let's see, I didn't get the angle quite right. Let's try that again. There you go. And keep it on that spot, and then go on over to Link and have him do the other eye. Once you do, the sun will emit its own light and all the fog is going to be cleared here, and we can actually see what's around here now, because previously we couldn't really see what was there. So let me think before we continue on. There was a room nearby that I said we'd come back to it later. Oh, it's that room up there, isn't it? Yeah, it is that room up there. Okay. Let's bring Medley into that room over there, and or actually we don't need to bring Medley over there. We just need to go there ourselves, I believe. Yeah, because there was a room. That's right. No, it's not, but it's not this room that I'm thinking of either. What was the room that we were in not long ago where we had to have Medley pressing down on the switch for us to enter in? What room was that? Oh, it was this room. Okay, let's bring Medley over here. Oh, yeah, so if you're carrying Medley around, it will try to grab her out of your hand. So I guess if you're trying to trigger it, that's a good way of doing that. But yeah, let's see what's over here, because I don't remember. I know it's nothing like a piece of heart, it's not a treasure chart, it's nothing like that, because I would know it if that's what it was. But what is it? What was so important that it was set aside like this? If it's a joy pendant, I'm gonna flip the table. It better not be a joy pendant. Oh, come on! You go through all that work to go back there to see what goodie you have landed your hands on. That should be a treasure chart or a piece of heart. For you to remember that detail, and go back through there. That's not right. They did me dirty. Okay, so yeah, now that we've lightened the path down here, this will allow us to go deeper, and we'll go on to the next section, I guess you could call it. So, other things that I've been doing recently, continuing that subject. Oh, actually, new enemy over here. We have more bubbles, but these emit the same gas that allows, or rather prevents, Link from being able to use his weapons. You might wonder what's over there. There's some platforms that are over to the side for us to go over to. That has to do with the Pick to Gallery side quests. You can get a statue by doing that, but I'm not covering those, so I will not be doing that. But the way you take these guys out over here is you need to blow off their gas, and then you can actually hit them and deal damage to them. If they fall back down into the gas down there, they'll just regain their power and float back up. But if you shoot them with an arrow or anything like right now, it's not going to do anything. So we see another one of these doors. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, just kind of autopilot took over there for a second. Let's play the Earth God's Requiem. That's not what it's called. Earth God's Lyric, excuse me. Cool. Okay. Now, what's in this room? I'm forgetting what's immediately beyond this door. Oh, okay, this room. So yeah, more redeads for us to take on. Nice. We love redeads. Not really. And if you try to stun them or... Whoa. What a weird moment for the game to get paused. Oh, God. Whoa, that's so weird that the boomerang just hangs in the air there for a second. That's so odd. Didn't know that it did that. That's just weird. Oh, another thing that I should point out. After you kill them, they just lay around for a second. Not as long as they would lay around when you kill them in Majora's Mask, but it's still freaky that they take longer to decompose than most enemies. I don't know. Not decompose, but I guess just poof away is a better way of saying it. Come on. You probably hear me button mashing, but that's okay. I don't want to get gnawed by these things. Not for the damage it deals, but just because of how uncomfortable it is. Okay, cool. So we're gonna use our mirror, or yeah, our mirror shield to knock off the statue that's on top of that brick over there. Cool. And also there's more of these curtains over here for us to take down. Let me show you what happens if you burn this curtain over here. You can tell I'm really excited about it. Oh, actually that's not what I thought it was. Is it this one over here? Or am I just imagining things? Huh. Okay, sorry, I was thinking that it was a joy pendant. Fortunately, it wasn't. I'm actually kind of glad that I was wrong there for a second. So what we're going to want to do in this room is use our mirror shield to reflect light onto that mirror over there. Once we do, it will reflect light onto that big statue over there. That's how you take that out. And same for the one over here. So other things I've been up to. So I got my membership transferred from my gym, and I also went and picked up my parking pass for the parking garage, and I'm parking out down here. And it was really nice because in the past I used a parking garage that my school owned. That was nice, I guess, but this one is, I guess, like taller up, and it has a really pretty view towards the top. So yeah, I like it. It's a nice place. So it just has some really, really nice views. So let's get into this room. What you want to do is put Medley down. Don't bring her through this. She will get caught. You're going to want to just rush on through as quickly as you can. And ignore the floor masters, and hopefully you won't get caught, to go grab the small key that's over here. Once you get that, fortunately the gas will disappear. And we're going to want to take these things out. We're going to take out every single one of these. So yeah, I got that, and like I said, it was just a really, really pretty view. I feel like I'm gonna go there sometimes just to kind of go to the top and look out at the city that my college is in, you know, where I'm at down here. It's just a really, it's a really, really pretty view, and it's also right across the street from, I guess, like my college within my university. So yeah, that's also really cool. It's very close, and the building, I like the building that most of my classes are in. That my college, like the building of my college, I like it a lot. So it's pretty to look at. It's a pretty part of town. So I'll definitely be going there just kind of look out at the city sometimes because it's a really good view. So really, really good view. So I did that, and another thing that I did recently, thank goodness I was able to do this, I got a refund for my flight. So I've mentioned it a few times in the series before, or just on my channel before, that I was supposed to study abroad coming up here. Actually, just a few weeks from now, I was supposed to be leaving to go and study abroad in Japan for a year. But, you know, obviously, you know, that got canceled because of coronavirus. And I had bought a plane ticket. So I had bought the traveler's insurance for it, and I filed a claim for it with them, but they said that my claim did not constitute unforeseeable circumstances, because apparently I should have known that the pandemic was going to last as long as it has, and not like 3 weeks, which is what everyone was thinking when, I guess, when the coronavirus first came to the States and other countries. Everyone was thinking, we're just going to lock down for a few weeks and then we'll be back. That's what everybody thought. So that's what I thought too. So I thought, great, I'll buy this plane ticket right now. And at the time, I think that what actually ended up playing out was pretty unforeseeable, but according to them, it wasn't. So I was not able to do the flight insurance. I wasn't able to get them to pay for it. But fortunately, I bought my plane ticket during a period where you were able to, it didn't say get a refund at any cost, but you will be able to, I can't remember what, I think they said like no risk or free, like you can change the details of your flight for free. I can't remember what the wording they used was, but it wasn't saying you get a guaranteed refund. But there was some sort of like, if you buy the plane ticket right now or during this time period, there won't be as bad of penalties as there might normally be. So I tried, I don't know why I was trying to fight them with my sword, knowing good and well that I couldn't. So originally I tried going to them before, I guess, I understood the full nature of what that time window meant for the airline. And I said like, hey, so I want to get a refund for my ticket. This is when I bought it, and I have flight insurance or traveler's insurance. I keep saying flight insurance. That's what I meant was traveler's insurance. Which, by the way, another joy pendant. You know what? I'm not even gonna give it the satisfaction of grabbing it. I'm just gonna let it sit there because it's not worth my time. So I told them like, hey, I have traveler's insurance and I bought the ticket during this time period, and the customer service agent was basically like, great, you need to contact the travel insurance agency and they'll help you out. It's like, okay. So I went to the travel insurance agency and I filed a claim with them, like I said, and you know, weeks and weeks and weeks later, they said, sorry, we can't help you. So then I thought, okay, well, I can't get a refund, but the flight company, not the plane company, what am I trying to say? The airline, excuse me, that's what I was trying to say. So then I went back and contacted the airline, and I thought, okay, well, I won't be able to get a refund, but I'll see whatever options the airline has for me since I bought the ticket during that, I guess, no risk period, or, you know, so-called. And so I contacted them, well, I didn't contact them, but I went to their website, and I was ready to do what I thought my only option was going to be, which was to apply my purchase to a future flight, meaning that I would have to take that same airline, I'd be limited to that same airline in the future, whenever I actually, I guess, use the funds towards a different trip. So I thought that was gonna be my only option, but when I went on the website, it said, you have two options. You can either do that, or you can get a cash refund. And I thought, great, give me the cash refund, please. And that's what I tried to do months ago, but it's not what I was told. So, yeah, I could have had this settled months ago, and not been waiting for this traveler insurance company to tell me no for so long. But yeah, which another thing I should have mentioned, you can use your Deku Leaf to kind of blow away the gas over here if you want to. And if you throw a bomb at these, I can speak, what am I trying to say? Floor Masters, I don't know what I was trying to call them, I was trying to call something else. If you throw a bomb at these Floor Masters, they'll grab it and throw it back at you. So, you know, be careful about that. But if you time it well, you can actually have it so that they throw the bomb right before it's gonna explode, and then they'll take the damage because they're holding it. There you go, cool. So yeah, come into here and do that. That's required. You'll see why here in just a moment. What do you give me, arrows? Cool, I'll take arrows. Ooh, let's not let you grab me, please. Cool, let's get through here. Yeah, I just really, really, really hate Floor Masters, and in fact, they actually scared me more when I was little than the Redeads did. I hate the sound that they make, like the zoom, zoom, when you attack them. I hated it, and I hated the feeling like that they were grabbing me. it just was not a very comfortable experience for me when I was little. So now that we're into here, you're gonna want to, oh, which by the way, medley will get out of the way if you're pushing a block. That's pretty useful. We're gonna want to push that up this way, and that's how we're gonna get up here and use that key. But you did need to go to that side room over there and make sure that the light was shining into this room that we're about to go into. So yeah, long story short, and sorry that I was kind of all over the place when I was telling that story. Long story short, I got my refund for my flight. Thank goodness. It was, it's been a journey of a few months, but finally got the refund. Or rather, I'm going to get the refund. It's going to be processed here very soon. So yeah, it's initiated. There you go. That's a way of saying it. So that's one less thing for me to stress and worry about. Glad that that's taken care of. Now let's get these posed over here towards the light. There you go. So other things that have happened. What else has happened? Oh, apparently that one over there got stunned too. Come on. Good, there you go. Next thing that I want to talk about. So, I'm supposed to be, like I mentioned earlier, I was supposed to be studying abroad for a full year. And it wasn't one program, it was actually 2 programs that I was doing back to back, 2 separate programs. The first one got canceled. The second one still hasn't been canceled nor confirmed. And it's through my university. It's a direct relationship between my university, or partnership between my university and the university I'm going to study abroad at. And so far, neither school has said no, but my school is going to make a final decision on October 15th about whether or not they're going to let people study abroad, or students study abroad in the spring. Which, that's going to be a blanket decision that's going to apply for all spring study abroad. It's going to apply for people who are leaving in January and people like myself who wouldn't be leaving until April. So I think that the situation with, the pandemic is going to be probably very different by April than it is in January, but regardless, whatever decision they make is going to apply towards all spring study abroads as a whole. So October 15th is when they will decide yes or no if they're going to move forward with it. Now, if they decide yes, then all of a sudden things get much, much worse, then of course they can cancel it. But it's going to be the first indication about how things are going to go. So that being said, I did get placed for what university my school is going to let me study abroad at. They are going to have me studying abroad at Waseda University, which is located in Tokyo. So I had to pick 5 different schools 5 different universities that my university is partnered with. I had to pick 5 and rank them 1 to 10, and rank them 1 to 10, and they were going to place me at one of those based off of my application. So Waseda University was my first choice, and that's what I got. So super happy with that. The reason why I wanted to go to Waseda in particular is because they have a really good business program, and I'm, I guess just a business major is a way to say it, marketing, international business, and finance. So there you go, you're taken care of. I just can't hold a train of thought today. Wow, I just really can't hold a train of thought. So they have a really good business program, so that's why I wanted to go there. And also, I have one friend who goes there, and also my host sister, because my family hosted an exchange student when I was in high school. My host sister also goes to that university, so I already have some friends there. I have kind of an inside information as to like how it is being at that university. And yeah, so it was my top choice, and I got it, so I'm super excited. I'm being cautiously optimistic because, I think it's actually still relatively unlikely that I'll be able to study abroad in the spring. I'm not counting on it, I'll just say that. But what is for sure is that if I do get to study abroad, it will be at Waseda University, which was my first choice. So I am happy knowing that, if that makes any sense. Okay, I really hate it when these things get up on the wall and you can't really attack them accurately. It's just really, really annoying. It's their best defense. You know what? I'm just kind of too lazy to break you apart again. I'm gonna let the bomb do the heavy lifting. Okay, wow, one more hit is literally all it had. Okay, it's fine. I'm not bitter, it's okay. So, yeah, super excited about that. Again, I'm kind of mentally prepared that it's gonna be canceled. I'm not counting on studying abroad next April. I'm not counting on it at all. In fact, I'm trying to make myself expect that it's not gonna happen. But, it was exciting news that I got today, so I'm being very, very cautiously optimistic. Okay, cool. Oh, I'll get that heart over there. There you go. I'm almost filled back up again. Yep, there you go. Oh, hey, cool. Almost. All right. And is this the room that I think it is? Oh, not quite. Okay, we're getting there. So yeah, we're good. Almost 2/3 through the dungeon, I would say, including the boss. So we're pretty much getting there. And if you look across, there's the big door over there. So yeah, we're definitely getting close. Let's use a bomb to open that on up. And oh, I did not mean to do this, but okay, this actually works out fine. Let me show you what we would have been looking at. If you went off the other way, which, oh, there she is. So we came out through that doorway up there. You could have gone off to the left and then gone down the stairs. The stairs would have run out. Just to hop across with Medley, or throw her across, or guide her across, and then you can climb down these vines yourself if you want to, and then come around these stairs over here. But the quicker way to do it is just to kind of hop off to the side like I accidentally did. Into this room, which is, I guess, like the main puzzle room of the dungeon if I were to try to describe it. Let's see, let's throw Medley up there. Perfect, that's where we need her. And have her hit the switch. There we go. And how long have we been recording? I think we have been recording right at about 25 minutes. So this is probably a pretty good stopping point. So I think we're getting things off here. Next time let's play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. It's so weird to end off a video as Medley. We're going to be taking on the final bit of the Earth Temple. So thank you to my patrons, William, Nintendo Crisis, Joseph from Dobro Show, Drew Haddad, and Grant Spector. I've been Kimrani, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.